When you try to achieve a goal, you probably focus on what you need to do. That's exactly backward. The real power comes from who you need to become. Most people who want to get fit focus on exercise plans and diets. But people who stay fit, they think differently. They don't say, I need to go to the gym. They think, I am someone who takes care of their body. See the difference? This is the identity first principle, and it's the foundation of all lasting change. Your actions will always align with your identity. Your brain needs two specific things to accept a new identity: clear visualization and obstacle planning. We call this mental contrasting. Picture yourself as this new person, but don't stop at the good parts. What will try to stop you? What will make it hard? By seeing both sides, your brain creates a realistic roadmap. Here's the final piece of this puzzle: minimum viable progress. Your brain has a scorekeeping system. It needs proof that you're becoming this new person. Start tiny, and I mean ridiculously tiny. Want to be a reader? Just read one page. Want to be fit? Do one push-up. Chapter 1. Strategic approaches. Let's look at how your environment can either support or sabotage this transformation. We can use this to your advantage. There's a concept called temptation bundling. Take something you need to do and pair it with something you want to do. You have a podcast you absolutely love? Only listen to it while exercising. Maybe you have a favorite coffee shop? That becomes your only place to work on that big project you've been putting off. Want to practice guitar more? Put it in the middle of your living room, not hidden in a closet. Want to eat healthier? Make fruits visible and snacks invisible. Every massive action, and I mean every single one, has a 2-minute version. These 2-minute actions, they're like, well, think of them as doors your future walks through. Once you start, continuing is exponentially easier than starting. Your environment should make the right thing easy and the wrong thing hard. Chapter 2. Psychological leverage. Brain has this really interesting glitch. It hates losing things twice as much as it loves gaining them. Imagine this scenario. When you put $100 down for a goal, something really fascinating happens in your brain. All of a sudden, not achieving that goal isn't just about missing out. It means losing your money. Your brain just can't let that happen. Your brain hates unfinished business. The scientists actually have a name for this. They call it the Zeigarnik effect. Start something and your brain becomes absolutely obsessed with finishing it. Create what I call open loops in your goals. It's really simple. Start a task, then deliberately take a short break. Your brain will actually itch to get back to it. Now, let's combine this with what I call commitment devices. Make it harder to fail than to succeed. Tell everyone about your goal, schedule future appointments, pay in advance. They're actually leveraging how your brain actually works. Chapter 3. Habit engineering. You already have dozens of rock-solid habits you do without even thinking about them. And these existing habits, they're actually your foundation for building anything new. Take a habit that's already automatic for you. Something as simple as drinking your morning coffee. Attach your new habit right after it. This is what we call habit stacking. I've noticed most people miss something crucial. There are what I call gateway habits. These special habits that make all other habits easier. Getting enough sleep? That's a gateway habit. Regular exercise? Another gateway habit. These habits don't just improve one thing, they literally upgrade your entire system. Remove every piece of friction between you and your new habit. Want to eat better? Pre-cut fruits and put them at eye level in your fridge. Think of your willpower like a battery. It drains with every single decision you make. Make your habits need zero willpower. Habits aren't about motivation. They're about making the right thing automatic. The key is to stack them on existing habits. Start with those gateway habits we talked about and remove all friction. Chapter 4. Motivation Mastery. Your brain, fascinating as it is, doesn't actually care about the future. What it really wants are rewards. Motivation is kind of like building a bridge, if you will. On one side is where you are now, and on the other is your future goal. Every single time you take action, you're essentially building this bridge. You need to actually feel the future in the present. I call this dopamine scheduling. You see, your brain releases dopamine not just for rewards, but for progress toward rewards. Track everything, every small win, every tiny step forward. Your brain will actually start craving the progress itself. Most people see their future self as a stranger. Try writing a letter from your future self, thanking you for what you're doing now. And look, this isn't just some visualization exercise. What you're actually doing is rewiring your brain's reward system. When you make these connections, motivation becomes automatic. Chapter 5, Productivity Enhancement. Your brain has a productivity mode that most people never even access. We call it deep work, like having a superpower for your mind. Think about the last time you were so focused that time just disappeared. That's not just a happy accident. That's actually your brain operating at its true capacity. Deep work isn't about working harder. In fact, it's really about working smarter. Did you know that your brain takes about 23 minutes to reach full focus? Every single interruption resets this clock. It's actually quite straightforward. Batch similar tasks together. Do all your emails at once. Handle all your calls at once. Complete all your creative work at once. Now, this isn't just about getting organized. What you're really doing is eliminating the massive hidden cost of context switching. Your brain actually has what I call a daily decision quota. Every choice you make, from what to wear to what to eat, steadily drains this quota. This is exactly why you'll notice the most successful people tend to simplify repeating decisions. Same breakfast, same work clothes, same routine. True productivity isn't about cramming more things into your day. It's about doing the right things with complete focus. The key is to batch your tasks, minimize those decisions we talked about, and give your brain the space it needs for deep work. Chapter 6, Cognitive Tools. Your mind needs specialized tools to truly excel. Your mind is trying to do too many jobs at once. It's keeping track of tasks, processing information, and making decisions all at the same time. I've found a solution, and it's beautifully simple. It's called creating a second brain. Essentially, it's a system outside your mind that handles all the remembering, which frees your brain to do what it does best, the actual thinking. You see, when you write things down, your brain actually stops trying to hold on to them. Every single piece of information you try to remember actually steals energy from your real thinking work. But watch what happens when you create a reliable external system. It's like your brain knows everything important is safely captured. Now it can finally focus on what it does best, solving problems and generating those brilliant ideas. Here's a life-changing practice. I call it the clarity pause. Empty your mind onto paper. Put down every task, idea, and concern. Watch how quickly overthinking disappears when your mind knows everything is safely stored.